So, when you look at people like Martin Luther King, like Malcolm X, like Nina Simone, like all those fighters who were destined to make the world a better place since the day they were born, what do you think? They were actually your age when they took to the streets to fight for what was right. And you? What do you do? You study, and that's fine. How do you want to change this world without education? Without knowing the tools to change it? Without knowing what's good for society? And it's here in the classroom that you learn all of that. Oh, come on. That's not something that you have to write down. Stop doing that. That's something that you need to listen to and think about without your screen or your paper to obstruct your vision, okay?
I never had a teacher like Mr. Taylor before. He was the one who made me want to go into politics after graduation. You know, he had that voice and that energy that said, you need to do something with your life. I could tell him about my issues and he'd be supportive. You know, he was one of those teachers who didn't treat you like a number. He treated you like a human being.
Violence, non-violence. Make your pick. But don't demonize any of them. They're both different ways to achieve the same goal. Well, only for the civil rights movement. And I would not advise any of you to settle your differences with me with violence. The last person who tried that never got up. Yes, Raph.
Teach, don't you think violence achieved more things, though?
That's my personal opinion, Mr. Kyle. But violence, guys, where did it lead them? It had its part to play. Without it, we wouldn't be in the same result today. However, I think Martin Luther King's approach was more effective in the long run, more psychological in a sense. And that's what you wanted to go against, the psychology of white people, their inner fears and prejudices. MLK went right to the heart of the problem by awakening the consciousness of the oppressor. Tricky question there, Raph.
Is it okay? Am I in the frame? Cool. Like, man, Teach Taylor was the best teacher I ever had. He gave me C's the whole semester. I'll be happy nonetheless. At each of his classes, I always felt like I knew more about the world. And you know, he knew his place. Most people would lose it if they were taught black history by a white man. Most white folks just tell us our history in some completely false and distorted lens. I had those kind of guys in high school. But Teach Taylor, he was something else.
Professor?
What are you doing here?
I just came to get my coat. Are you alright?
Of course. So, looking at some exams, you know, as to my job as a teacher, right? Just correcting yours, actually. It's very good. You're doing very well this semester.
Thanks. I was actually a little stressed about that. See you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And what is your current living situation?
I live with our children in a 3-bedroom apartment at 3001 North Dearborn Street.
And is there room for Mr. Florrick there?
Yes.
And should he be granted a pre-trial release, are you prepared to have him at home? Do you want him?
Lucy? Lucy?
Do not call her, John.
Are you serious?
I definitely am. You cannot talk to her. I'll call the cops.
You're the one who took them from me. I should be the one to call the cops, Laura.
You are crazy.
I am not crazy. You made everything go to shit. We were happy.
Don't call again, John. I mean it. It will only make your case worse in front of the judges.
Who are you? You were never cruel.
You never mistreated your children until 2 weeks ago. I guess we all changed.
One word. Please. That's all I'm asking.
These guys were stuck. Jim Crow against them. No right to vote, to change their conditions. Judicial, political institutions putting them on the ground. But with determination and great will, they were able to fight, to take back their rights and dignity. Of course, it's not over, but people are still fighting. As long as there's resistance, there's a window for change. So, a few dates, some events, some biographical information on the people that we've studied, and you should be just fine. You should be fine. You should be just fine. You should be fine. You should be fine.
petrifying. We didn't know what to do. We didn't know how to react. It was just devastating.
Like, I've never seen anything like this before. I mean, students break down in classes. Those subjects we talk about are tough, you know? But wow, a teacher looking like this in front of his students?
Well, he never came back. You know, at first we told ourselves, okay, this is normal. You know, who can come back after a breakdown? But then the next day, and the next, and the next, something was wrong. The school administration left us totally in the dark.
Until your call, we didn't know what had happened. We had no idea.
We just never thought that he would